for accomplishment, and I like how you know you the shit. For real, wish you was my chick. Been a while since I felt like this. Ain't gonna beat around the bush.
I'ma show you what it is.
You'll be on fine, I ain't even gonna lie. Know you really want me, I can see it in your eyes. What we do is between you and I, girl. When the last time you been surprised? Really though. Anywhere you wanna go, I can take you there.
Yeah.
How far you wanna take it, we can take it there.
Yeah.
It won't take a lot for me to get to your spot. Without OnStar, I make it there. Yeah. And I know that your mama told you to watch out for bad dudes.
And that's exactly why you playing hard to get, and that's cool. What's up?
I like your confidence. Give it up for yourself, girl. You should be proud of what you got.
Yeah.
But fuck being honest. You
Already know.
All I really wanna do is get you to my place and out them goals. But you're making it hard for me.
Don't make it so hard.
Why you making it hard?
Why you make it so hard? Don't make it so hard.
You're making it hard.
Why you make it so? Don't make it so hard.
Why you making it hard?
Why you make it so hard? Girl, quit playing in. Let nigga know what's up. Let me get that. Let nigga know what's up.
Let me get that. Stop making it hard.
Why you make it so hard? Don't make it so hard.
Why you making it hard?
Why you make it so hard? Girl, quit playing in.
Yeah.
We give y'all a little quick performance out this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
What's up?
That's a good job, man.
Yeah. Y'all did a good.
You the GOAT. You the GOAT.
Man, thank you. That's a good thing to be, man. It's a good
Yes,
thing
sir.
to be.
So this is the Weekly Perspective Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We have a special guest.
Special guest.
Special, okay. I
Yeah,
like that.
man.
Special guest.
Special guest, man. You
My
know you
guy.
like family.
My brother.
Yeah.
My family.
Yeah. What up, y'all? I go by the name of Curtis Starr.
Curtix Starr.
Hopefully a familiar face real soon.
Yes.
I'm just here to share my perspective on some things, answer some questions. Hopefully that helps people out in some kind of way. But yeah, we rocking, man.
All right.
I go by 80 with an X, not I. EXGHTY on all platforms. Follow me.
And I'm that's Geno. THATSGENO.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So,
and at Curtis.
oh yeah, I'm sorry. My bad, bro. My bad.
It's cool. It's
Sorry,
cool.
bro.
I mean, yeah, so, you can follow me on Instagram at Curtis Starr. Curtis is spelled with an X, CURTIX, Star, STAR. Follow me, show me some love. Shout out to all my supporters. New Day Co-op in the building. We working, man. Weekly perspective, man. Come on, y'all can pick my brain, man. Let
me pick your brain. How long you been actually like doing music, man?
Man, it feel like a decade. But I want to say I've been doing music professionally since about, I want to say the age of like 12 or 13.
Like 12.
Professionally. Just with, and when I say professionally, meaning like not like a situation or anything like that, but just taking it serious and it changing from a hobby to like, all right, I really want to do this to support myself and be somebody. So I would say about 12, 13 years old. Yeah.
12, 13.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna say how old I am now.
It's good.
just know it's been a
man. You put
long,
some time in, so I mean, you being as good as you is, I mean, it's from all that time that you actually like put in.
and you learn as time goes on. And honestly, man, if I can be real transparent, I feel like I'm just getting started. I feel like all of those years that has went by is more so a perspective of learning. Mm-hmm. So I learned who I was, what my capabilities were, what my weaknesses are, my strengths, and just understanding how to take this thing serious. And that's why I say right now I feel like I'm just starting fresh, because I'm taking all of those moments and all of those things that I've learned to apply it to, whatever God has for me, to come in the later years. But it's all just a learning curve, man. So to be able to be blessed and still be doing it and feel like I'm still learning, I'm grateful, man. I can't complain. So yeah, I'm grateful.
Yeah, hell yeah,
grateful.
But shit, not to big you up too much, but for real, every time you like like come around us and we start having like conversations about music, you actually like when you leave, you don't know, but when you leave, you actually like it motivate us, like it give us like a boost for like a couple of days. I would say that shit. I'm like, oh shit.
How you like planting the seed?
Yeah,
right,
like,
yeah.
oh shit.
Love, and it's honestly, man, I feel like you have to leave that effect on people, and people have to leave that effect on you. I feel like sometimes we go through life just aimlessly trying to figure things out, and not taking the time to embrace other people and share knowledge and have intelligent dialect. So it's like we can have a conversation, and I may get in the car and be like, man, I don't really care about none of that we just talked about. You know, I'm gonna still do me and live my life.
Right.
But to be able to share, you know, in confidence how you feel about something, and for people to respect your opinion, it's just a place of gratitude that it leaves you with, because everybody don't have intelligent conversation for you. Everybody don't have nothing good to talk about.
Yeah.
And but I appreciate that a lot, man, because not only am I passionate about what I do, but I'm passionate about life and just growth. And I don't know everything, but I know enough to know that the things that I believe in can be shared to other people as a perspective. So, you know, when we talk, we sit and we talk for hours, man. It'd be 4 or 5 in the morning. It's like,
Right.
man, we tired, but this is a good conversation. And it should be like that, you know, just around people that you care about and you want to see do better. So, yeah, I appreciate that, man. But like, I take things from you guys as well. So it's just grateful to be embraced by that, and to always surround yourself with people that want to learn and to want to teach, and for you to share things with me and you to share things with me that I didn't know, and to just watch you guys' growth and the things that you're doing is it's impressive, man. And it allows you to see that, you know, nothing is a dumb question.
Right.
You know, nothing is non-intelligent. Everything is intelligent that you have a perspective on to share. So, and I think in doing that continuously, we'll all continue to grow in a certain space. But yeah, man, I love it, man. I thank y'all for, you know, having me here and wanting to pick my brain about things.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you know. This is Curtis Starr, man. Like, listen, he put me on some shit with this music shit, like how I attack these songs, like, and how real it be. You feel me? I remember, what song was it? One Day.
Yeah.
We were just talking.
Y'all got a lot of good stuff together though.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
real, for
yeah.
real.
We
I
gotta
like
drop a
the
damn
chemistry of y'all actually like making songs together. That shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
we might have to. You know what I mean?
I always feel like it's classics when y'all do Jones.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and I guess just from an aspect of music alone, I treat music differently. I don't treat it like it's a quick come up or a money grab. I don't look at it like that.
Right.
It's truly a science to me, because I study people. Like, literally, if I go through my phone and I show y'all different things, I'm watching old Drew Hill performances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm watching interviews and different things like that. I'm watching different people in the studio and just being a lover of the craft. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to things like that, I had to get to a point to where I appreciated just the science of making music and it becoming an art to me, because I didn't always appreciate it. I always looked at it like, all right, I'm talented, I'm about to get this deal, you know what I'm saying, get this money, and I don't care. But it changes your perspective when that doesn't happen in that order, and you're doing things and you have to realize, like, all right, I'm missing something. It's something that I'm not doing. And it ultimately comes down to the knowledge piece of it, to be able to say, all right, I'm not learning enough.
Yeah.
I'm not applying myself to make sure that this is the greatest song that I've written, you know, and to be able to accept mistakes and to go back and correct stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I just treat it differently, man, and I take it real seriously. So it's no matter if it's you guys or anybody that I work with musically, I take it very seriously, and I want people to appreciate that, because it's an art that's going to live on forever.
Right.
You know, long while we're not even here, that music is going to live on. So you got to take the extra step, because people that are greats and superstars, you know, aside from, you know, the natural of what we know as far as funding and different things like that, and marketing and promotion. But there's also something that has to be there as far as like talent and work ethic and different things. So I'm a big believer of that. So I feel like just apply that to everything that you do in life, and it takes you somewhere, more than just being average. So yeah, man, I love it. I would if I could do it for free.
Right.
If I could do it for free, I would.
That's what I was about to
You
say.
gotta survive out here, man.
Yeah.
You
Like-
can't do too much.
No, you can't. Not these days. No, I need to check.
Like, you gotta-
You taught my bad.
Good.
You taught me to like when you creating music, just be you. Like just really be you. Like I never forget. Like when I made One Day, we was conversing about something. It was like, I'm all about manifestation. You know what I mean? So
I remember
manifest. He was like, man, like just why don't you talk about where you see yourself?
Yeah.
And that night, like when he left, I'm like, yo, this shit's great. And I was literally just talking into the mic, like $1 million homes, chilling with celebrities, like, and we've been doing that shit. And it's like, damn, this shit really coming to life. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And you have to treat it as such, man. And that's why I say that it's more than just getting in the booth and recording and, writing a song and stuff like that.
It's self-belief.
It's self-belief. And then, like you said, it's an aspect of manifestation. No matter if it's talking about dreams and goals, talking about women, talking about experiences, it's a manifestation. So you have to come from a real place. And of course, it doesn't have to be a boring place. It could be a place of, all right, you know what? This is a real life situation, but I'm gonna add a little bit of spice to it so that it keep your attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Think about the best song that you've ever heard.
It was creative, but real.
But real. Absolutely. And having those aspects in what you do allows you to be able to carry that on and it not be a circus act.
Right.
Because sometimes people could pull you know what I mean?
You can make a sad song feel good.
Yeah, for sure. And you can, man. And I tell people that all the time, man, when it comes to music in general. And I can only speak about music because, that's what we do. Mm-hmm. But you have to come from a real place. Because me personally, and this just is a little, I guess, a little gem that I use when writing and making music. I always tell people my life is boring. I'm a boring dude. I don't go out and party and club or nothing like that. But I swear some of the best songs that I've written have come from other people's situations.
Yeah, you good
Things
for that.
you know what I'm saying? Things that they've done.
This nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I be pulling from my life experiences and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what I like about us. Like, yo, you listen to G music, like, damn. Like, you giving people an update of how your life is going.
Yeah.
At those moments, too.
And that's a gift.
Yeah.
To be able to do that is a gift. I'm not there yet. I feel like I got a lot more living.
No,
living
you're
to do.
lying, bro. You there, bro. Listen, I used to be driving, and I call him like 3, 4 in the morning. Don't care if he up or not. I be like, yo, bro, this song is real.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Because it's
Yeah.
like he makes songs, and then you wind up going through the shit, and then you be like, oh, this nigga really?
He know how to make them Jones actually like relatable, like to real life situations. Like a lot of his Jones be actually things that people go through on a daily.
Bro, I told him what I was going through. First of all, we was going to the studio. Shout out to 117.
Yeah. What up? What up?
Mm-hmm.
We was here. I think I cut him or whatever, bang. And then I'm telling him about a situation. He's listening like we always do. We talk.
Yeah.
We drive, take this 1.5 hour long ass ride, bro. We get to the studio. He started making beats, him and Dell, and he just did a song like this off of what I just told him.
Yeah.
And it's the best song. And I'm like, oh shit, this is great.
Yeah.
Like, this is great.
Right. And it's, you know what? The thing about that is, like I say, it all comes from a real place. And what makes me fall deeper in love with music every time is that when I'm able to hear something and be like, damn, I wish I wrote that shit.
That happened to me all the time.
yeah.
See, we always talk about that. I'm like, yo, I call somebody random, like, yo, this a hit.
Yeah.
They like, bro, I'm like, yo, because I wish that shit was mine.
Yeah.
I wish it was mine.
Right.
Yeah, and the thing is, like I said, one of my top 2 songwriters. I'll be here all night naming songwriters, but I'll just narrow it down to like my top 2 songwriters. Rico Love and
Let's get 3.
Rico Love, Babyface, and I want to say,
Is this any type of order? So Rico Love at the top
yeah,
tier.
he's definitely at the top
alright.
tier. Rico Love is number 1, Babyface is number 2, and I want to say that Eric Bellinger is.
I was about to say that too.
Yeah,
Cause I was about to
he's
say,
good.
yeah, you told me about that.
And the reason why I name them in that order, and there's plenty of other people, but like we'll be here all night.
Right.
But the reason why I put Rico Love at the top of my list is because I fell in love with Usher's "There Goes My Baby." He wrote that record, and you can call anybody that knows me, anybody that's ever worked with me. I always bring that record up, and I say it's one of my favorite songs because it describes something so vivid of a woman, and and just acknowledging her beauty in a song so well. And it's like, yo, damn it, I wish I wrote that. You know what I mean? But I use that as a blueprint for when I'm writing, or just not.
Yeah, I was about to say that because I'm like, hold up, nigga, that's you.
Yeah, and I study aspects of those things, so I'm not just listening to the. At one point, I was listening to it for enjoyment, but then at some point, I break it down from an aspect of, okay, you know what? Let me put myself in the seat of the writer. What is he trying to tell me? What is he trying to explain to me? And one of the craziest lines is, bet you ain't know that I'll be checking you out when you be putting your heels on. Swear your body's so perfect, baby. How you work it, baby? Yeah. And it's like,
It's like you could imagine yourself saying that to somebody.
I love the way that you poking it out. Give me something to feel on. And it's like, seriously? You ain't like,
damn, bro.
But it makes you.
Man, I don't know how the fuck you be doing that shit, man.
Bro,
but it makes you appreciate.
I learned a lot from this guy, man. Like real rap.
I appreciate
everything.
it. I appreciate
like,
it.
man.
I appreciate
Let's
it.
get into the topics, though. I forgot all about the damn.
what's
But
the first
damn, this is
jump?
going to be a great one. The first one was, what is your goal? What is your goal musically? Like, what is your goal musically?
Oh, yeah.
My goal.
Should we go ahead? Yeah. We asked you.
My goal musically.
What's your final
It's
goal?
It's changed over the years, but I would say for the most part, it's become being impactful, and having people recognize me for my ability, and to trust me enough to say, hey, you know what? I want you to write a song for me. I want my idols and the people that I look up to musically to be able to say, hey, you know what? I think you dope. I want you to write a song for me. And it used to be this excitement of hearing my song on the radio, and that's to come and different things. But my overall goal is just being impactful, because I think about people like Stevie Wonder and different people. These songs were made years and years and years ago, but they still have impact.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter what you do. It's impactful. So once I got past the fictitiousness of being successful, it helped me to analyze my life and to understand, like, hey, I can get money doing anything, right?
Yeah.
I can get money doing whatever it is that I choose to do in whatever revenue stream. But I would feel 1,000 times better, taking my last breath knowing that I was impactful. For people to be singing my songs and, and for people to be like, dang, I love what you do, or hey, I had the chance to work with him and he's an amazing writer. He's an amazing singer. Those are the things that I look forward to, because in present day, when I look up to people, that's what I say.
Yeah.
When I get the chance to meet these different people that I look up to and people that I acknowledge for their greatness, is to be able to say, yo, you know what? You're impactful. Something that you did made me want to do something. And I think that's the true definition of being impactful, is something that you did made me want to do something with myself and be better and be recognized for it.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah. So that's my overall goal, and you know, just being a person that people can appreciate for what I do and know me for that, and as being a good person in conjunction, because you can be great at something, but you can be an asshole too.
Mm-hmm.
I could say, damn man, you great at writing music, but he's a jerk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like you have to also carry your journey as to where people remember you for being impactful as a person and the thing that you do. I don't care if you recognize me more for one or the other, but at least let me believe that.
Impact,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just being impactful. So that's my overall goal.
Yeah.
What's your goal,
What was
G?
the question again?
Oh, my bad.
Is
what is your goal musically?
Musically?
Yeah.
Musically, it did change for me, because in the beginning when I was like, first of all, I've been around y'all making music and all that type of stuff. I ain't really make music and none of that, but I knew it was possible. I started producing beats and all that type of stuff, and then I started recording to it, and then it was getting to the point where I wanted to be like, I was trying to be part of the people that I actually known growing up, making music, and it was like people didn't like allow me to fit in.
Yeah.
So they wanted me to be something else, even though I wanted to make music. So I ended up branching off and doing my own thing and making a name for myself and driving traffic to me. But like the passion was to prove that I was actually something greater
than what
people was actually like seeing. And then also like being as though we come from a family that actually like create music. Like we got a whole bunch of musicians in our family for like grandmothers and stuff like that. Being as though that they had got like jerked for the money that they should have been given for their music being out and reaching millions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wanted to go hard enough at music in order to recoup all the stuff that they actually was like missing.
Solid.
So I was going hard at that, and then like where it kind of like changed was we actually started helping my grandma. Like we came from the gutter or whatever, but we started helping her like clean out her house and all that type of stuff. I just wanted to get the funds that they didn't have to actually make their life better.
Yeah.
Like far as living situation, because it could have helped them out of their situation a long time ago, and that would have helped everybody a long time ago.
Yeah.
So that was part of my drive, and then a lot of it was like just me creating music to actually like sometimes that was the only way for me to actually vent, because I didn't really talk too much. I was like quiet, so my voice felt like I would only be heard through the music and shit like that, because I'm like more soft spoken, calm and laid back and all that type of shit. So
yeah, same here.
now I just create from life experiences, and then I just put it out, and if it's gonna reach somebody, I don't care if it reach one person.
Yeah.
If it reach that one person, they gonna say something about it. Like I just want to impact one person. That's all I really need.
Yeah.
And I impact the right one person, then that shit is gonna just
change
spread.
the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well said.
My goal with the music was, like y'all said, just to really impact. I don't care how many people. I don't chase the fame.
Yeah.
Because all that shit is an illusion. Like sometimes I be thinking like, yo, what is they chasing?
It's a budget.
Yeah, that too. But it's an illusion. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Like I'd rather make music that come from my heart or wherever I'm feeling. Yeah, we could get rowdy, and I'm gonna do all that, and whoever ears it comes across, that take it in, and and it really impact them. That's all I need. That's all I need, because they gonna spread your music.
Yeah, absolutely.
The people that really touch, they gonna spread the music.
Yeah.
And I did a couple songs, like I take my own situations and just create and shit. It's like therapy for me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Like I had people call me crying, like, damn, like this really happened to me or this, even though some of my songs be like, I didn't release them yet, so they like old to me, but
new to somebody else.
new to somebody else.
That's what you gotta understand.
Yeah. And you have to, that's a great point that you bring up too as well. It's like getting to a point to where you want people to appreciate just the art of what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I commend both of y'all for being able to write about your own shit, man, because I still I haven't been in that place in a long time. Like I could talk about my shit to people, but
putting in the song,
is hard, man, because it's like, yo, I gotta go back and listen to that one day, and I might not be in that same mind space, but I also had to realize that whatever I go through, there's somebody else that went through that same thing. So if I write it from a third person perspective, it still helps me. And like you said, it's
that's how I
therapeutic.
listen to like our stuff now. Like I listen to my stuff like it ain't me.
Yeah.
And then it just amazed me. I'm like, yo, I did that with nothing, like just naturally doing that song, and people like, yo, like I like how you did this. And I'm like, bro, I was just doing it was just regular to me.
Do you ever all right, so when you record some music or whatever, and then some time go by, and then you listen back, you be like, damn,
like I really
how
did
the
this
fuck
shit.
did I create that shit?
Yo, like try to dissect.
Yeah,
your
I'm like, damn, this shit
Every
feel like,
Bro,
damn, I can't believe I did that.
I got a song that I listen to here and there, and every time I listen to this song, bro. All right, let me tell you about this, because this shit about to sound crazy. I was about to say, all right, fuck it. No, listen, every time I listen to this song, I smell bleach.
Oh,
Like,
it
it's
bring
like,
back a memory.
Bro,
okay.
that's why I
that's-
think life is just thoughts, bro. Because like it's time traveling.
Yeah, that's
When
how
I
look
could
at
smell it again, like what was happening was I was designing my clothes out back, bleaching the hats and shit, and the shirts. Then when I came in, I was just recording. Like I was going wait until they dry, going back and forth. You feel me?
Yeah.
And every time that song come on in my phone, bro, I smell bleach like instantly, and I'm like, yo, this shit is every time.
It's like a trigger of a memory.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I do feel like creating music is like time traveling. It's like
Oh, absolutely.
time stamping. Even like recording us like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's like this is our present moment, but it's gonna be our past later, but it's gonna be somebody
future.
else's present.
Wow.
Present.
You know
and,
what I mean?
and that's, like I said, that's all of those records that we hear that were created so many years ago. Like, you know, some of those people have moved on and transitioned in life, and we still listening to those records to this day, and you still get those same feelings. You know, like you said, the bleach thing is crazy, because having that memory, it takes you back to that exact moment.
Right.
That shit is
Right.
crazy.
And you know, you want to get that feeling from things that you do. And it's just amazing, man. Like being a creative person musically, or any type of creativity that you do and you have, is spiritual almost. You know what I'm saying? It's
very
not
spiritual.
Yeah, and it's not to take away from any other thing that anybody else does, but I feel like as a creator, it's just spiritual, man. So you connect to it differently, and you got to embrace that, and that's what drives, you know, you to be inspirational to other people and say, damn, you know what? If it give me that feeling, I wonder what it does for somebody else. So that should be the goal, like you said, to push it out to the masses, and you know, hopefully not even
It'll
be
land
on
on somebody's ears that it need to land on.
Yeah, because you never know what it could do for somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody can be like, yo, man, listen, I heard that one song you did, man. It changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, it may not change their life, but they just might fuck with you. And you know what I'm saying?
Impact
Become
them some type of way.
Yeah. So, you know, you got to look at it as a gift, man. And that's why I say, like, whatever you do, like we was talking about procrastination earlier. You know, me and G, and I was having a conversation with him with that. It's like, you break yourself out of that aspect of procrastinating when the goal of it is bigger than you. And it's like you have to put everything in a mindset of, hey, listen, there's somebody out there in this entire world that can't do nothing compared to what I do. and I do this shit flawlessly.
I got a saying
Right.
for that.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah,
I said,
yeah.
yeah, my
Hold
saying for
on.
that. Go
That's
ahead.
that's the last topic, bro.
Alright.
Yes, bro. This nigga, he said some shit
Yeah.
and just had me like, the fuck. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro.
Right,
like
right.
we gonna get to that part though.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we gonna go to topic 2. I know we've been, this just what we do.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
It's
it's
family
conversation,
natural
man.
vibes right here, man.
It's all gems, man.
You can see the second one.
Yeah, I can see it. All right, so the second,
G can't
so the
see
second
y'all.
one is, all right, what is something that you're not good at that you could work on? It could be anything.
Hold on.
What is
Hold on.
I'm laughing.
Should I go first on this one though?
Yeah, you might want to go first because I know exactly what I'm gonna say, so I wait too much.
All right, let me think. Now I gotta think of some good shit. Listen, I can work on my communication skills.
Damn it, you took my shit.
Yes.
Fuck it.
I could definitely work on my communication skills.
Yeah.
And I'ma definitely work on finishing one thing at a time.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that.
And not starting something before the other is finished. You know what I mean?
I like
one
that.
step at a time.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And I can work on, let me see. What what the fuck?
It's hard to admit that shit. Now.
Yeah, hold on. Communication. One step at a time. All right, go ahead, man, because I forgot.
Well,
I'll get back to
I'll
it.
say communication is definitely something that I'm channeling more of because I'm a horrible communicator. I could feel a million things and not even tell you. You know what I'm saying? And people sometimes blame it on, oh, you're a Gemini and all of the stuff like that. I don't get into all of that. I just know how.
You should have been here for last week. The signs.
But communication is definitely a big thing for me, and intertwining in that is just being open about how I feel about things.
Mm-hmm.
Having the courage to say no, or speak up my mind and how I feel, and communicate things to people. So it's like, all right, at the end of the day, I don't lose no sleep worrying about how what I said made them feel. A big part of me now is where I am now on my journey is embracing my greatness.
That's a good one.
Because I feel like sometimes I downplay myself at how good I am at something. And because I always don't want it to make it feel like it's me being arrogant. But at the same time, I feel like that can also be portrayed as a weakness. Because you can be in a room full of people. You can be in a room with Grammy Award winning songwriters or whatever. I'm just using music references.
Mm-hmm.
And you could feel like, damn, I don't got no plaques on the wall. I don't got this. I don't have that. So then you look at yourself as like you're not worth anything. But it's not always about the accolade that you have that determines the gift of what you're able to deliver. So I had to start understanding like, yo, fuck that.
There's a lot of Michael Jordans.
Yeah, I got to look in the mirror and be grateful that I'm able to do something that somebody else can't do like me, and embrace that. And that's just a part of my journey right now, and it's allowing me to dive into my work and to finish stuff, like you said. Because sometimes I'll start an idea, I'll start working on a record or whatever, and I'll be writing. I'll be like, man, this shit is amazing. And I lied to you not. As soon as it's done, the first thing I think about is, damn, I wonder if anybody gonna like this shit.
That's what you think of?
I think as soon as I'm finished, I'll be like, damn, I might want to send it to somebody or play it for somebody, but I'm already thinking that they're not gonna like it. And that's a defeating mindset that I've carried for so long. Because I always felt like,
Damn, you be thinking like that, bro?
hell yeah.
Like when you be sending me shit, you be thinking that nut ass shit.
You crazy?
I'm about to swing on him, bro.
Listen, man.
When I send you, well, maybe we do think like that.
Because you know what?
Yeah.
It's micromanaging.
Yeah.
And you gotta look at it from an aspect of, And what made me break out of that, it's like, man, people upload some bullshit to Instagram and social media every day. And it's out there for us to see, right? It may be funny, it may be serious, motivational, whatever. But like you said, to have the confidence to put that out there, you probably detached from the results already. You probably detached from how somebody's gonna make you feel or make it look. So I have to be confident enough that, listen, in this moment, if I feel like this is the greatest song that I've ever written, it's going to be that until somebody challenges me and tells me something different. And even if they challenge me, I'm still going to think it's a great song.
You gotta realize that everything that you're doing is at your own pace. It's like it's really about you, but it's really not about you. You just don't let other people like doubts and all that type of shit like rub off on you and make you doubt yourself.
It's
going to catch somebody out there. Like I could release a corny song or whatever, even though I don't be thinking a lot of my shit corny, but I could release a song that I'm not too sure of,
like a throwaway,
and then people actually like gravitate to that and actually like it and stuff like that. But I be feeling like the main thing is that actually like get the stuff out there.
Oh, absolutely. And I struggled with that for so long, man. I struggled with the aspect of wanting it to be perfect and feeling like, yo, you know what? I gotta make this shit perfect. I gotta write this song so great that like nobody can deny it. But then it's like, that's me being micromanaging and controlling something that's out of my control, trying to control how you respond to something.
Right.
So it's like, but on the flip side of that, it's also helped me to analyze people's true reaction to something I do.
Can I say something? All right. So even though you waiting for something to be perfect, nothing is perfect.
Nothing.
Like even if you put out something early, people gonna listen to it and you gonna listen to it and be like, all right, I'm gonna do something better than that.
Yeah.
Like even when you put out what you think is perfect, you're gonna look at it like I'm gonna do something better than that.
Yeah.
So put the stuff out that you actually doing, because you're gonna look at the next step as you're gonna do better than that. That shows progression.
And you're right, and it's something that I've learned to embrace because and it was funny because I was out one day and I was just humming some shit. And I wasn't really like singing at all. I was just humming. And this lady had walked past me and she was like, "You have a wonderful voice." I was like, "You ain't heard shit yet." That was just me humming. But if you think that shit sounds good,
wait till you see me perform.
Right. Wait till you see my next act. But but no, like you said, just that perfection aspect ultimately leads into this snowball effect of procrastination.
Delays.
And I had to break that. And being able to say that, damn, you know what? It might not be as perfect as I want it to be, but it'll be good enough. And good enough is cool. You know what I'm saying? Good enough is acceptable because at the end of the day, we don't control people's response. You could put something out and think you're gonna get all hearts and fire emojis and all that. And you look down at that
shits and thumbs down.
Look, you get down to that 8th comment and it's a trash can. And you like, damn.
You look at they comment like
everybody fuck with it. No, everybody ain't gonna fuck with it.
Everybody not gonna fuck with it. So I had to get to that point and embracing myself and understand that, hey, listen, I know I can do great things, but I also have to be aware that it's only great, to me because I'm hearing it. I got a phone full of shit that nobody heard. But it's like,
I know
when it's things that people hear and you see how they react to it. Like I've played songs for people and they be like, "Damn, y'all fuck with that shit."
Yeah.
But I'll go back and people always tell me like, "Man, you always changing something." I had like, I had like version 1, version 2, version 3.
Hell no.
Yeah, this nigga would send me a song like, "Yo, I'm gonna send you 2, but I don't know which one I'm gonna use." I'm like, bro, you took the time to create 2 songs?
Yeah, man.
On the same, like, bro.
But like I said, it got me to a point to where I had to kind of like decompress and realize that, listen, you can't control the outcome. And I feel like that just was a natural part of my personality, is trying to control the outcome. And once I stopped doing that it made my workflow a lot easier to say, listen, people gonna fuck with it or not.
Real right.
But if they don't never hear it or they don't never see it, it's like like I told you, I have a freaking huge fear of singing on camera, like recording myself doing that shit. I always felt like that shit was weird. But I see other people's videos like, damn, they killing that shit.
Yeah.
But you know,
I be having to catch you. I be having to record your ass. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm hiding behind the door and shit.
I always say this about like Nike. Like I like their slogan. Their slogan is just do it.
yeah.
Just
You really,
do it.
You really gotta just do it.
Yeah,
like
for
just
sure.
put it out. Like I started putting like motivational videos out.
Yeah.
Like nigga,
Yeah.
you don't know how many times it took me to actually record.
Right.
Like I didn't record it,
Yeah.
and then I was like, all right, that's good enough. I'm gonna put that out. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just do better on the next one.
Yeah.
Because
And
I look
nobody
at
knows
every
that.
single
Yeah.
nobody know that.
Right.
Every single thing is like that you do is considered practice.
Yeah.
Even when
for
you
sure.
playing like a basketball game, like you get to the championship, that is practice.
Yeah.
Everything is practice.
Nothing is perfect.
Yeah,
It's only
it's practice.
unique.
It's practice.
Absolutely.
It's
It's
practice
unique,
and
too.
practice. You only gonna get better and better. The more you practice, the better you get.
Yeah,
So look
for
at
sure.
every single thing as practice.
And you know what? That's so crazy because like it's almost an idea of you practicing for your moment. And that's what I do every day. Like I look at it now as, all right, you know, how can I perfect this? And I just try to be as productive as possible when it comes to my craft, because you're going to be in rooms and be around people that may have more accomplishments than you, but can't do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So you
Right.
have to also be able to take the criticism from somebody that has an ear for the shit.
Yeah.
And I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that 1,000 times over. I'm not
Hold on.
stranger to that.
I agree with you with
Yeah.
that. I agree.
Yeah.
I do agree.
Right.
But it's levels to this shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
Yeah, for sure.
if you say a certain word a certain way, and they like, yo, you ain't say that right, bro, don't change it because it's unique. It's
No, yeah,
unique.
for sure,
You
yeah.
feel me?
That's how I talk.
I keep fuck ups.
yeah.
Whenever I fuck up and I be like, yo, that joint just leave it.
Yeah.
And that be people's favorite parts of the song.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I agree 100%. And like you said, there's certain things that you have to be able to weigh what's constructive criticism and it's people just nitpicking that shit.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man, I'm not changing that shit. I'm gonna keep that shit the way it
Hey, bro,
is.
I'm not about to
Come
hit
on,
that
we
note
not
again.
about
Man,
to
that's
do
how I
that.
fucking talk, man.
Yeah,
that's,
that's
how
just- yeah, you know,
that's how it's gonna go.
And like you said, it's just getting to a point of where you just do it. And I'm glad that I've gotten to a point to be able to accept that, because if it wasn't for watching everybody else, I wouldn't have a level of confidence to do certain things to prepare for those moments. So
Can you agree to this real quick?
what's up?
The shit that people was doing to, man, I believe I see the future.
Mhm.
The shit that people was doing today, I was telling niggas to do this shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
I agree.
before this COVID shit and everybody advertising their talent and shit, I was telling people.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
There's plenty of conversations where that
Like,
we've
bro, I
had.
do it. I'm like, bro, put yourself in
that's-
front of a fucking camera
Yeah,
and
yeah.
watch. Let people see how the amazing shit that I noticed. I'm like, yo, nigga Kurt did a whole song in 5 minutes.
And you know what? And I some moments I go back and reflect on that a lot of it was just, I'm gonna keep it real, just being scared.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, that's the
terrified of
main
that
thing.
shit.
We need
I
to-
lost all of that.
Yeah,
I
you
lost
know what
all
I'm
of
saying?
that. I'm
And it's
not
just
scared
having
to
a
do
fear,
nothing.
but it's like if you put me on a stage,
Yeah, where you more comfortable.
oh
you
man,
gonna-
it's over.
Yeah.
I got everybody hearts and eyes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But when I'm here and I'm on a camera, it's like, oh shit. I freeze because it's like it's abnormal, but it's normal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like embracing that characteristic.
You gotta look at yourself in third person.
Oh, yeah,
man.
absolutely.
Like that's how I look at stuff now. I'm outside of me.
Yeah,
Like I'm literally watching me. Like,
right.
Yeah.
yeah, this who I am right here.
Yeah,
Like, you feel me?
And like you said, it's just putting yourself in that space. And I've started to do that as well, because it also comes to a place of understanding how big you can be at
Right.
whatever you do. It's like if you think small, you're gonna be small. But when I be in the crib, man, I'll be performing and shit, and I'll be like, you know, taking little breaks in the middle, like Madison Square Garden, y'all still out there with me?
yeah. You gotta speak that shit.
Yeah, this the last song of the night, man. I thank y'all for helping me go double platinum. I be doing shit like that, man. What? Right. Because when it comes, it's gonna fuck you up because you're gonna be like, damn, I was believing that shit when nobody did. Yeah. And it just goes to a place to understand like where you can take the shit.
Where you see. It's like it just see into the future,
like,
bro.
This like will understand it. They should understand it. But like when you be speaking certain stuff, I feel like the vibrations go out in the universe, and like
this vision is crazy. Yeah. We need to draw it up though.
Yeah, so I'm saying like even like you say you driving in the car and shit, right? You driving around and then the idea pop in your head. Yeah, that's probably somebody else's idea that was fucking floating around and you just caught that joint.
We think that like a cartoon.
I'll be like, yo, you gotta act on that shit.
Yeah, because a lot of shit
that shit gonna keep flying and go to the next fucking person.
Y'all so right about that.
A lot of shit that we've been talking about in the house, bro. Tomorrow somebody do him like, yo. So he be like, bro, you think we thinking this shit, niggas is grabbing our fucking throats and shit. But when he said that, I'm like, yo, we can make a cartoon or listen, I ain't gonna say it.
That's why I said it.
So I'm gonna be the greatest in the world.
Yeah, and a nigga believe that.
You gotta put it out there. Like I said, it's just a matter of, and I just feel like, man, I know y'all probably feel this shit sometimes too, but we all have a daily life and we go about our shit, you know what I'm saying, as human beings. But you get to a place in your life to where you just don't feel average. Like I can look I can look at somebody and be like, oh, this is a average motherfucker. He just gonna work a job and
like that's it.
You know, until it's the end of time.
I be feeling like everybody be like fucking robots or some shit.
Oh no, absolutely.
No, that's what it's turning
like
into.
We separate from that because we are our own selves and own create.
It's like everybody playing Simon Says out this joint.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
And it's like that shit getting bad.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
And that's why I said it's just being unique and offering yourself more than what people can see. And it's like, damn, if you don't stand out, how impressive are you to yourself?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I could dress nice, but what am I wearing that's making motherfuckers look like, damn, I fuck with that jacket. That jacket is crazy. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, embracing the idea of being unique and understanding that you got to jump on those ideas and those things because somebody out there in
thinking
the world
the same shit.
That's
right
waiting like
you.
They
just waiting to catch your thought.
Oh shit, got it. Got it.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Now you look up and they're a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you got to act on those things, man. And you know, so that just wraps up my idea of understanding, like, you have to be aware that also where you are in your life and in your journey is going to be completely different from everybody else. And I had to start embracing that shit. Like, although I want to be up there and I want to be known and big and all that, I gotta be grateful for right here. Yeah. Because it's going to come a time to where I'm up there and I'm who I said I would be and who I saw I would be, to where I'm going to miss these moments. I'm gonna miss being able to sit and just kick it like on some cool shit, to where it's like you may have a lot of money and you may take care of people financially and you might not feel like nobody love you or fuck with you, or you know what I'm saying, you may be so busy running around that you don't get a break or get to do nothing or chill. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be grateful for where you at in that level, man, and just appreciate it, because
appreciate the moment.
Success can escalate fast. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it as though it is
attachment.
No, it's not attachment, but it can happen like that. I always tell people.
But it really wasn't. It can happen overnight, but it really wasn't overnight.
What?
You really actually been.
Bro, you could go somewhere
putting in work,
and all it takes is a handshake, a phone call, and a conversation and an ink pen. Yeah. That's all. It's the real shit. It comes with an ink pen. Yeah. Not no verbal shit or shake my hand or are we good?
Or you could just be you and tomorrow be great.
Oh hell yeah!
And you be like, oh, me singing and playing the piano just went viral. And now your life is in your hands though. Yeah. You feel me? Like,
right?
Just gotta put it out there.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Y'all ready for the last?
I ain't even answer my. I ain't even get to say my part.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
What is something that I'm gonna make this shit quick, man. I can't fucking dance, man. That shit.
I can't
Like,
dance
yo,
either.
my fucking, I can't move my feet and my top body at the same time. That
Nigga
shit,
dance
that
like a
shit
fucking
difficult.
robot.
I can't dance for shit either.
That shit difficult.
Yeah.
So I can work
Man.
on that. I can work on like communication, because I actually have been working on that, because I did used to like not really talk in code, but like I used to like say little pieces and stuff just to get people to actually just to get people. I be thinking people could fill in the fucking blanks a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I say piece and like, you know how such and such can be this and that, like.
And the
Yeah,
nigga don't,
like-
the nigga be looking at you like, what you talking about? Say, bro, you know I'm talking about this nigga, bro.
Right,
So, man, you know,
Yeah.
Like, put the pieces together, bro.
Right.
the
Yep.
soldier dude.
Yeah. All the time.
The soldier dude.
Same shit, man. I can't dance for shit either, man.
Yeah, man, that
I
shit
could-
hard, man.
That's what Kurt
like, yo,
needed. Bro. You need to dance your ass off,
No,
bro.
for real. That shit would listen.
That
That
shit
shit
hard.
would put. That shit would put a ribbon on all of the shit. Cause I be looking at motherfuckers like, damn,
man, I be looking at TikTok trying to
Oh,
redo they
my
shit. I'm like,
God.
man,
But it's crazy
fuck?
that I can perform,
He can perform his
Yeah,
ass
yeah,
off.
but
He
I
can't
can't
dance for
fucking
shit.
dance.
it's
But
because
if
you're doing your
told me
own
to,
movements.
yeah, but if you
it's
told
hard
me
to.
to, if you told me to be intentional about, all right, motherfucker, dance. You know what I'm saying? Start shooting at my feet and shit like that. I
nigga
couldn't
be
do
in one-
shit. Yeah,
oh
but
my
I could
God.
perform and I could put on a show and make it look good.
I
but
think you got you did do a
Hey,
spin move
hold
at
up,
our
hold up.
last joint,
Yeah,
though. I think
yeah,
he did a
yeah,
spin.
yeah, yeah.
That's my shit.
Well, I can
Yeah, that's
picture
a
this
good
nigga like how James Brown being
Yo,
somebody
he
putting a coat
really-
on his back. Shit. I can picture him doing some shit.
Look, I can do shit
Bro.
like that, bro.
But listen,
I
that's
can do
how we
that.
perform, though. One thing I can say about us, bro, when we perform, bro, we perform. Like,
Yeah.
this why we win competition. Like, bro, we don't lose competitions. Like,
Yeah,
every
yeah.
competition we was in, bro, it was either we leaving with the bag or second place or something.
Yeah,
And it
it's
comes
easy.
from repetition and like I
Yeah.
said, just being the upbringing that we have in different musical aspects. Like it's just different. And embracing that to a point to where you're like, damn, you know what? I can do this shit with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
And sometimes you naturally carry that confidence to where you could walk in a room and they say, yo, it's $1,000 grand prize for the best performer.
We
You walking
got
out
it.
with that check. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like understanding what makes you different as opposed to other people. And it's always the it factor. And I know that like,
Somebody said that to me the other day,
Yeah,
bro.
it's the
I just
it factor.
randomly let them hear one of my songs and shit. It was like, yo, you really got the it factor. I'm
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I heard that a
and
lot.
other people know it before you do.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and it's like, I've heard that so many times, but what I started to realize was I can't dwell on that. I gotta still do what I do, but allow myself to get better over time. So it's like, okay, if people look at me and they feel like, oh, he got it, I don't have to know what it is, you know what I'm saying, verbatim. I just gotta keep doing
getting better.
keep getting better and working on it.
Bro,
you know?
for real, like I feel like you kind of like me musically.
Yeah.
Like I think the thing that we didn't do was really put shit out.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Yeah,
I think
he know it.
Cause
He know it. I got songs in my phone that this nigga
videos like a motherfucker. I probably got like 2 videos and shit. But if I was to actually start putting content out, that's why I
Change the
like
world
doing
right
this.
now.
That's why I like
Yeah.
doing this, because it's easier to put this stuff out. I feel like you gotta think too much for the video. I'd rather somebody else take control of that.
But our
and
songs is
actually
so like
visual.
real.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just reenacting what the fuck happened.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Like,
For real,
so
for
it
real.
ain't hard.
And
Yeah,
like
it
you
ain't
said,
hard.
I think for me, when it came to that, it's because everybody was embracing like being an independent artist and doing everything on your own. I think I got so wrapped up into that that I tried to wear every hat of that shit. I swear.
Yeah,
I tried
that's- you
to
can't do
write the
that.
Write
music,
the music.
produce it, mix it, master it,
yeah.
market it,
Perform
promote it, perform it, and now I'm burnt out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I think now
Yeah,
with
man.
allocating different things and just understanding things from perspective of knowing what your weaknesses are and your strengths are, like I said earlier, and understanding like, hey, you know what? I'm great at writing songs, right? But I can't. It takes me too much time to mix songs.
Right.
So, So if this is an idea that I want to get into the universe quickly, I'm gonna pay somebody to do it.
Right.
Yeah,
But for damn sure,
Yeah.
Whatever you gotta do to get that motherfucker out ASAP.
you better believe that once that's out there, I'm gonna allocate some of my free time to learn how to do shit like that. And gradually build up to the point to where I know how to do more than one thing instead of just feeling like I don't have any help. And you don't have any help, number one, either you're not paying for it or you're not connected enough.
Yeah.
So it's those one or two things. And that's what I realized was holding me back from putting shit out.
I do got like, all right, so me being a graphic designer, like I be designing almost every fucking thing. Me, I feel like sometimes when I'm designing something for myself, I'm more like hard
On yourself.
on myself.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, and then I feel like sometimes it's hard to actually like, all right, I'm a graphic designer. Like, do I pay another graphic designer actually to do my fucking work?
Yeah, and
You know
that's
what I mean?
and that's why I said like get into a space of to where, like I said earlier, I used to hate. And it's probably bad, but I used to hate working with other songwriters because I used to feel like, man, I could write the shit myself.
Yeah.
But
right.
I had to humble myself enough to realize that other people have great ideas too. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And to understand that, like, hey, I may feel like I'm the dopest person, but if somebody else can write a song for me and put it on me to make it where it's just as dope, I'm cool with that. But then understanding, like I said, your strengths and your weaknesses as far as time. And that's what I got to a point to appreciate my time more and say, yo, I'm not going to spend 2 hours, 3 hours watching tutorials trying to learn how to mix songs and shit. When there's somebody out there that can mix this shit in 15
And get it out tomorrow.
and have this shit out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if
You
I'm
can
gonna-
learn it on your own time.
yeah,
but
I'll take my own time
when
and
it's
learn
need to
this
get
shit.
out, get that shit
You
out.
understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, and understanding that we don't have as much time to learn as we do to create. So think about the time that you have to learn versus the time that you have to create.
Right.
You spend more time creating because it's natural. It's a natural flow.
Right.
But when it comes to learning, man, you'll sit there with that shit for like 20 minutes. Man, I'm done with this shit. Fuck, this
Shit,
shit too
for
hard.
me, I'm different, man. I be up all fucking night. I
Like
don't,
now, I do
be
study
waking up
shit.
at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
I wish
so
I
I could
could.
study some shit and learn some shit before
I wish
anybody else wake up to fucking distract me.
Man,
from
I'll
learning
sit,
some shit.
bro. I'll sit writing a song for 3 days straight. But when it come to learning how to mix that motherfucker, boy, I'll be there. I'll be like, man, that shit.
Because you know how you wanted to hear it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you know how
Maybe
you
that's
wanted to
something that
sound.
you don't really want to do that. Like
I
you
don't.
know you can
He
do
said,
it,
I don't.
but you don't really.
I don't,
wanna
but I
do it.
always,
He know the outcome though.
I know the outcome of it and what it can be. But I feel like that's another aspect of micromanaging shit.
Shit, do what I do. I do a rough draft for how I want it mixed, and then I get somebody else to finish that shit off.
Yeah, and
like enhance the.
but
Yeah.
I always, like I said, I always wanted to be in control of every aspect. But now, that shit is completely out of my hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, all right, you know what? I'm going to write songs better when I'm not thinking about mixing it, when I'm not thinking about mastering it, marketing it, promoting it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. If I could pay somebody to do it, fuck it, I'm going to do it. But at the same time, it's allocating your time to where you find it so precious to just be creative.
Yeah.
Because that's the shit that's going to last. You know what I'm saying? And it's, think about it, bro. It's so many people out here that's probably sitting on ideas, bro.
Yeah.
That's probably stuck
They
on.
ain't, they ain't finished editing.
They
it.
probably stuck on one line or stuck on editing a video or doing something because they feel like, damn, I don't have no help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, I'm different when it comes to learning. Like, I'll learn about writing songs. Like, I'll allocate that to match up because it goes hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
But one of my low key, I'm gonna keep it real. One of my low key joints that I want to learn when I get some free time, I want to learn how to cut hair. Right?
Bro, I got you.
Listen,
bro.
I want to
Like,
learn that
come on,
motherfucking shit.
man.
You know what I'm saying? But I know that right now where I'm at in my time, I'm at a time to do that shit. Because I'll get so overwhelmed in learning that it'd be like, oh shit.
That's why I feel like the whole like pandemic when that shit first started and a lot of people didn't have time. Like everybody was laid off of work and people was getting like certain incomes and stuff like that. I feel like that was like the perfect time for people to actually like sit and actually learn stuff. Cause I was
Hell
learning
yeah.
through that whole thing. That shit actually allowed me to like realize certain stuff in the world that was actually going on that I was oblivious to.
Oh, real shit. I'll say the same.
That shit helped me. I be feeling like sometimes you just gotta sit. You gotta sit down, man. I even think people in jail, like, they should be like super smart.
Hell yeah,
and all
they
that
got all
type
the
of
time
shit.
on their hands.
Yeah, they got all the time on their hands. They ain't
Yeah.
got to worry about bills. You know what I mean, all that different type of shit. They getting fed.
Yeah.
All they gotta do is just like learn some knowledge. The main thing that we all missing is knowledge, because we wasn't given that shit.
Right. And it's
school.
like you said, it's just getting to a point to where, like I said, now I've gotten over that, to where as though I'll take a moment to be creative, and then I'll take a moment to learn about something that has nothing to do with what I do for a living. You know what I'm saying? I want to learn something that's completely different. Like, I want to understand concepts of things that allow me to, like I said, I'm big on like learning about credit and shit like that and different things, because at some point I'm gonna have to know these things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was the type of person, I wanna pay for it and learn it that way, but not taking that extra 20 minutes to dig and do some research. I could have saved, you know what I'm saying? I could have saved some bread or whatever. But all in all, like you said, taking the time to learn shit, I'm at that point now to where it's like, fuck it.
That John that.
You know what I mean? Nobody ain't gonna make me feel like I don't know something. And like you said, learning it so that you can tell when somebody bullshitting you.
Yeah.
Or overcharging you or something like that. Like, now I know to where it's like, okay, I can take that time to learn something and tuck it.
Right.
And just keep moving. It's like, all right, fuck it. I'll get it at some point. But yeah, we have to get to a point to where we just become more knowledgeable about things, because people will fuck you over, man, and they'll get over you, you can't do nothing because you ain't know.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my right.
So 80, I wrote that last John a little different, so you could just say it if you want.
You said what's a good saying you heard that? All right, I get what you said.
Yeah, but
what is a good quote or saying you heard that you really, that you like? Should I go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
Look, you trying to get that shit out the way.
Yeah, y'all niggas ain't gonna steal my shit, bro. Okay. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. All right, that's my Friday joint. But I got one that I always say to myself.
Good.
And like I tell people, so I guess I probably created it. I don't know. I said, most of life is to prove people wrong, but most of all is to prove yourself right.
Damn, that's deep. That's deep.
I always say that to myself.
Damn,
because I come across a lot of but doubters.
Oh, absolutely.
And non-believers.
Absolutely.
Even if I tell them my dreams and shit. That's why you gotta keep your dreams to yourself. But yeah. So yeah, I'm here to prove you wrong because you think I can't do this shit. But I'm actually here to prove myself right because I believe I could do this shit.
Absolutely. And I agree with that 100%. I feel like that's the space that I'm in. And it's so crazy because you don't want to get to that point, but I feel like I've reached that point to where I want to be right so bad. Yeah. But I want other people to be wrong about me. To say, damn, you know what? I doubted you.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, a lot of people don't know how great I am at what I do because I haven't allocated it enough for people to see. But I know in my heart that's like, damn, if I play this for a certain person, just let me get to them. And I guarantee you, if I play this song for them, they gonna prove me right. Like, I know I wasn't tripping.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I agree with that mindset and that perspective 100% because it's like, you have to prove yourself right.
So what's your quote?
What's your quote?
What
quote you heard? You trying to answer my shit.
I know. I was about to have a Charlamagne moment. Look, Charlamagne be like, all right, so what's your quote?
So my
favorite one you heard, and you told me, go ahead, man.
I got one that's and I fuck it up sometimes when I say it, but I hope I don't fuck it up. You know we live, but and it has a backstory, and I'm gonna try to get it out first. But it's better to have an opportunity and be prepared than to not have an opportunity and not be prepared. One of them. It's one of them. I think it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than have an opportunity and not be prepared.
That's a good one. That's a great one.
That sticks with me so much because I remember, and you could attest to this a lot. I remember when I was living in LA and I couldn't even afford a ticket to get out that motherfucker. But I know I wanted to be out that shit so bad because I knew what was on the other side of it. And I called him and I said, damn, bro, I'm trying to get this flight, man. I need to get this flight to go out to LA, man. He looked out for me. And I ended up getting out there, and I listened to Les Brown a lot, and that's actually where the quote comes from. So if anybody want to look it up. But I remember getting out there and nothing going the way that shit planned. And I was like, damn, you know what? I was so mad and I was so frustrated at different things. And then I thought back to myself like, damn, if somebody actually offered me an opportunity, I'm not prepared for it. I don't have shit to offer them. And living out there and going through the things that I went through out there, that's when it's real. LA, and LA is a place to where it'll show you whether you built for this shit or not. It's like, all right, you really think you somebody, nigga? All right, come fly out there and get in the mix with people and start working and doing different things. But I carry that with me all the time because you can feel like you ready for the shit, and then when it comes to you, you not. Because I used to have a horrible time finishing songs. I used to be so unprofessional. I used to play people a hook in the first verse.
But listen, I used to do that like cause the moment was in that first verse, the actual moment. I felt like that.
And
bro, I got songs that I came back to 2 years later, bro, and it's a complete song and it's a great song right now. It's like I had to live life to get to the other verse.
Yeah, and you know that from a perspective of our own rhythm, I feel like that works. And I learned, like I said, being prepared for opportunities that I can't see is because it allows me to work without a reward in mind. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I work better without seeing or knowing that something is going to come from it. Like I believe that I'm going to be successful, but if I see the shit right in front of my face, I might take my time a little bit, or I might not be as excited about it. But that's like when you broke and you don't got no money, right? But you hungry as shit. You know what I'm saying? You walk past this fucking, let's just say you walk past a cheesesteak place every day. You don't got no fucking money. You like, man, one of these fucking days, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to buy this fucking cheesesteak. But I'm still hungry. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep grinding, keep doing what I need to do. You see this place as the obstacle, you know what I'm saying, that's keeping you from what you're doing. But you look at it from an aspect like, damn, all I got to do is keep working and not attach myself to the reward.
Yeah.
So that when it comes.
So you just have to be you and greatness is going to come.
Yeah, absolutely. And be yourself when nobody's looking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, because when people are looking and there's all eyes on you.
Still be yourself.
Yeah, still be yourself. But you don't want to be that person that people be like, damn, I got on a plane to come see this shit. This nigga's terrible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or he's unprofessional, he's unprepared, or different things. So it's like, I feel like for me, that means a lot to my journey because I've went through so much. I've made so many sacrifices and I've done so much. And to be where I am now and to have the opportunities that I have now, I truly feel blessed enough to be able to say, damn, I'm so glad that I don't attach myself to the results.
Yeah, you kept it pushing.
Yeah, I attach myself to the work.
Yeah.
I'm focused on the work because even when I'm not paying attention to the reward, you got to tap me. Like, yo, all all right, bro, you don't gotta work as hard no more. This shit's cool. Like,
Right,
yo,
right,
the
right.
opportunity right
We
there.
already passed the finish
You
line, bro.
understand? Right, yo, we good. You ain't gotta. You can slow down, bro. You ain't gotta keep running. But, you know what I'm saying? So it's like attaching myself.
So you
to
ran through the ribbon already.
Yeah,
man.
He's like, bro, we cut the tape already. You fucking tripping,
Try and run
bro.
another lap.
Hey, bro, it's a fucking trophy right here. Yo, look up. No Marlon, say cheese. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? But that quote has always stuck with me because whenever I feel like, you know, nothing's working out, or I feel defeated, or I feel like people not fucking with me, or, you know, you ever be doing something, you be like, man, I'm gonna show this fucking world I'm somebody. And I be feeling like that all
Prove
the
the
time.
world wrong.
Yeah, so it's like that quote in particular sticks with me because it allows me to be prepared for whatever opportunity come, even if I don't expect it to come. That's why I tell certain people, I've always told people, yo, like if you want to do anything for me or put me in a position to better myself, don't tell me what's going to happen. Don't tell me you got.
Just put me in front of the opportunity.
Yeah, don't tell me don't tell me, yo, I got Rigo Love on the phone right now, bro. He want to hear some shit. Don't tell me that. Because
fuck you mean?
That's what I was
No, I thought
saying.
you about to say, yo, I got Rico Love on the phone and he think you could get a Grammy off of this.
But I'm
Then
saying
that's
don't-
attaching you to a prize.
Right, what I'm saying,
Rico
as
Love
far
is
as-
the opportunity.
As far as when I say don't tell me that, meaning like allow me to be prepared enough to be ready for that shit.
For any,
But you should be getting
Right,
prepared.
you should always be ready.
Yeah.
That's right. And that's
I heard a saying
Yeah,
like
what's your joke?
because
My bad,
all
G.
this war shit going on and shit. I heard a saying. It said prepare for war even when it's peace, so you be prepared for war when it's war.
That's deep.
Damn.
That's real, right?
He
there.
said prepare for war even when it's peace, so you could be prepared for war when it's war.
Yeah.
And that's the yo.
That's a good joke.
And it's the
That was
same,
a good
yo.
joke.
and
That's some real life shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because when shit is
Better safe than sorry.
man,
There go
listen,
another one.
when it's down days, you gotta be cool with those.
Mhm.
You gotta in those down days, you still gotta look up and be like, damn, this shit about to get better. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I can't wait. Because like I said, when those moments come, you freeze up. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be
not
ready
this-
for the moments.
You're not the same person you was behind the closed door. You're not the same person that was in here making songs and, you know what I'm saying, killing that shit. Because now it's, yo, we got a check for you on the other side of this joint. Oh, I'm going to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to, I'm about to start
All right,
tripping.
bet. All right.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
man.
So that's what I mean by not attaching yourself to the results and the reward of it, because that's naturally going to come from what you're doing. I've had people fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, and do shit with me and congratulate me on different things and tell me how good I am at something when I don't even know what the fuck they talking about. I'm just doing me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
That's my other quote.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Let him say his quote. Let him say his quote. Let him go ahead. My bad.
I'm fucking picking your
Go,
brain.
what's your quote, though? That war joint. That war
joint was a good joint. That war joint was a good joint.
Awesome. I need
What's another?
That ain't even how they said it. That's just
Yeah,
how
no,
I
I
said
need
it.
to
That was
write
perfect,
But yeah, that
though.
was perfect.
Yeah.
But it was another John. Things that you do naturally, people can't naturally do.
Hold on. Let's rewind it.
Ooh.
This is his quote that he said to
Yeah.
me when I was in the studio and shit, because he listening to my music like, yo, this shit, bro, this shit good as shit. And I'm like, bro, that's just, it is what it is. He said.
What you say?
Yeah, say that.
Things that you do naturally, people can't naturally do.
Mm.
So sometimes you gotta actually realize that you are a unique individual,
Bro,
and
that
people
just,
can't do everything that you do.
I need to write that shit down.
I got it. That shit stuck in my brain.
You know why that's so powerful? And I'm going to tell you on a different level of why that's powerful. It's not the fact of how it's being said, but it's implicating it to your life and the things that you are able to do that people wish they could do.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, like people tell me all the time, like, and it's funny as shit because I don't preferably do it, but motherfuckers be like, man, I wish I could sing to you like that. I'll be singing to all the girls.
Yeah.
Said, bro, I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But to naturally be able to do something, it's a gift, man, because it could be taken away. And that's why I said, like, allocating that to time and understanding, like, that shit is not on our side, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like, if you in the gym or if you unhealthy and you need to get right or whatever, and you go to the gym for a month straight, and then next month you like, all right, I did a whole month, I'm good. Now you go and you eat some fucked up shit, you got to start all over again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the things that we're able to do, it's somebody on the other side wishing like, damn, I wish I could fucking make music like them niggas.
Right.
I wish I could have a fucking podcast.
So
Yeah.
be grateful and appreciative
Yeah.
of the gifts you've been given or how you living, because someone is living worse than you.
Oh, hell yeah.
But what is another one? It's another one that you say too, bro. I could tell you how it go a little bit.
Go ahead.
It was the great one. It's like you don't, you know how you said it?
Yeah.
You know how you said it?
Yeah.
Go
All
ahead.
right, so you don't really know how great you are until you watch yourself.
There you go.
Mm.
You don't know how great
That's why
you
it's
are.
important to document. That's why it's important to document a lot of the things that you're doing, because
That's
people
serious.
people is looking at you through that perspective.
Yeah, third person.
And I'ma
That's
tell you,
why
You gotta watch all of this stuff like it's not you, and you just be in tune with it, and then you were like, damn, I really was.
Wow.
That's
saying
how
something.
when he said this shit to me, because he was congratulating me on a song that I did, and I'm like, bro, I did that shit like 10 minutes, like on
Yeah.
some easy shit. And he was like, the thing is, like, you think it's all peaches and cream,
Right.
but like he said, you don't know you great until you looking at yourself.
And I think
my fault. For real, my fault. What kind of almost made me think of that is like me. I did a lot of shows like performing on the stage, and I seen the people looking at that, but I never got to see myself performing from the crowd. Like I never got to see how it feels to be one of
watching
them,
yourself.
to be watching myself, and I never will be able to see that unless somebody recording it from their perspective.
Wow. And that's deep because think about it like this, right? And this just is from a different perspective, right? Like I look up to a lot of different people in my life and my journey that I've been on. People that are good at things that I want to be good at. Like I always admire people that know how to do 3 things. People that know how to make music, people that know how to fight, and people that know how to play basketball. And the reason why I look at those things is because some of those things require a natural ability. Like I look up to Floyd Mayweather a lot because I be like, damn, this nigga just got a natural ability to do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So at some point, like you said, watch yourself. Like I don't know what it looks like for me to perform. I know how I feel when I'm up there.
I know that's how,
You know,
I know how I feel.
But when you actually pay attention to people, like I seen videos of like just
Like,
a camera sliding by whoever in front of you. It's just like,
I had people
bro, what is they
hypnotized.
amazed by?
Yeah, I
You get
saw
what I'm
people
saying?
like
No, for
hypnotized. It's like, all right, what the fuck is going on in their mind?
Yeah, like
I
when
laughed at it though, but
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit.
Because like I remember, bro, when I used to do open mics and shit, right? I had a little stretch, bro. I would do open mics probably like all over the city. And it used to be therapy for me. Because I used to have such a fucked up day sometimes where I'd be like, man, I just want to go somewhere and sing.